This video is brought to you by Frey, premium clothing care products meticulously designed to smell better and treat your clothing better. With a scent inspired by the world's top fragrances, Frey offers a line of clothing care products unlike any on the market, tailored to men and created to help retain the natural colour and feel of your favourite garments. With an optional laundry plan subscription service that delivers straight to your door for as little as $5 a month, Frey can help you look, feel and smell great all the time. School bans children from calling their classmates their best friend.
Alright, well, I think that it is the end between us two, and I'm sorry about it. I wish you good luck, and I'll be streaming tonight on my channel. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Parents are outraged after a preschool in Massachusetts banned children from using the term best friend. Mum Christine Hartwell told Boston 25 News that her 4-year-old daughter Julia came home upset after her teacher at Pentucket Workshop Preschool in Georgetown, Massachusetts, told her she couldn't refer to any of her classmates as her best friends. When I asked her what was wrong, she said she was really sad about what her teacher did that day, her mum recalled. According to Hartwell, Julia said her teacher had told her she couldn't call someone her best friend, and now Julia was afraid to call anyone her best friend. Upset over the outrageous and silly announcement, Hartwell searched for any rules or guidelines that backed up the policy in the Pentucket Workshop Preschool Handbook and found none. Then she went to the director of her daughter's school, but rather than appease her concerns, the director of the school sent a letter to the Hartwells, according to Boston 25 News, stating that they'd done their research about kids using the term best friend and found it might be hurtful. Backing the teacher and standing by the decision, the director said they were going to be discouraging children from using the term at school and in group settings, as banning best friends can promote inclusion. Yeah, you know what else promotes inclusion? Chain gangs and death cults. I'm not saying that inclusion will lead to chain gangs or death cults. I'm saying that inclusion isn't an inherently good thing. It seems to have become one of those buzzwords that's always positive and never negative, like equality and diversity.
For this reason, we put inclusion and diversity at our very center.
In delivering equality, diversity and inclusion. And we expect all the businesses we work with to do so too. So you'll need to understand the equality, diversity and inclusion policies and practices we've put in place.
I was speaking with a family member last Christmas, I can't remember who exactly, but they were telling me that their kid's school has a policy that if they want to invite a kid to their birthday party, they have to invite the whole class so nobody feels left out. How fucking retarded is that? What do you think, Hannah Cranston from the think tank?
I don't know.
Interesting. Anyway, back to this article. A portion of the letter reads, "It has been our experience, which spans decades, that the use of the term best friend, even when used in a loving way, can lead other children to feel excluded, which can ultimately lead to the formation of cliques and outsiders. It can lead other children to feel excluded because they are excluded. Isn't the fact that they're learning to accurately read social cues a good thing?" This isn't the first time a school has attempted to ban the use of the word or supported the idea that it should be. In 2013, the headmaster of a prep school, Ben Thomas, said, "I would certainly endorse a policy which says we should have lots of good friends, not a best friend. And these obsessive friendships can be very hurtful for those who are left out of them, and ostracizing is as painful as physical bullying." Get fucked. Feeling left out is not as painful as physical bullying. And if it is, then you're being bullied by a bunch of fucking soy boys. Stand up for yourself. Since the announcement, the mum has decided to find a new preschool for her daughter, where 4-year-old Julia will be able to use the term best friend freely, and people agree with her decision. Notice how they kind of conflate using the term best friend with having a best friend? As if eliminating the term will eliminate the very concept of having a best friend. Kind of like how Newspeak works in George Orwell's 1984.
You can't translate Newspeak. Even the party slogans are changing. How will you say freedom is slavery when the word freedom no longer exists?
Oh, I'm sorry. Move my chair if I need your way.
See, Winston, this is a point. Winston, the whole aim of Newspeak is to narrow the range of thought.
To narrow the range of thought?
In the end, we'll make thought crime literally impossible because there'll be no words to express it.
That's excellent, but even now there's no excuse for thought crime. It's just a question of reality control, of self-discipline.
When Newspeak is perfect and compulsory, there won't be the need even for that. the revolution will be complete.
In reality, the kids will still have best friends, they just won't be allowed to tell anyone who their best friends are, which will probably make it even harder for the socially inept kids. Trying to manufacture an environment where kids falsely believe that they're liked by everyone is fucking stupid, because the making and breaking of friendships, the formation and dissolution of cliques, and the feeling of being included or excluded are all part of human nature.
Getting shit on constantly by your co-host.
Nothing's fine, I'm torn.
Doing all this stuff. Didn't even talk to me. Just making me look fucking bad.
I'm all out of fade.
Being manipulated. Being controlled.
This is how I feel.
He doesn't care who he tears down.
Then I am shamed, lying naked on the floor.
It's just it's the selfishness.
To never change into something real.
He's trashing me, throwing me under the bus.
Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn.
Anyway, thanks again to this video's sponsor Frey, and I'll see you next time.
Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Then I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. The dreams never change into something real. Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn.